We are having some of the strangest June weather. It's really hard to work with actually. It rained on and off all day today, and we've also been to the vets with Joao. He's had a biopsy on his paw, and we also had him sterilised and chipped. He's technically not our cat, so we'd put that off for a while, but it's got to the point where it just makes sense to fully look after him. And yeah, they've taken a biopsy on his paw. They were testing for FIV, so it's like HIV in cats, and luckily that's come back negative. He just had this sore that wasn't healing, and that can be a symptom of it. And FIV is very common in cats in Portugal and Spain, because there's lots of stray cats that are neutered passing it around, so that's another reason we decided to get sterilised. Anyway, so yeah, we dropped him off this morning and then had to go pick him up this afternoon. And he's very unhappy in a box right now, isn't he, Diogo? He's in your cage that you have in the car. We've put it in the kitchen, and he's got a big bandage on and his cone. Hopefully he shouldn't have that on for too long, but he is just normally a wild cat. He's not a house cat in any way, so I think he's really struggling with that. We also had planned with Uncle Nick to come round tomorrow and help us with getting back to work on the driveway, and now there's this huge storm coming in tomorrow, so we've had to postpone that. So yeah, and then it's just really weird weather, because like last night when we went to bed it was 25 degrees Celsius in the cabin, which is just, Diogo, don't dig there, no, don't dig there, good boy. Yeah, it's just not a very nice temperature to sleep in, even though it had been wet, and it's very bizarre. Anyway, the sun has come out now, so I'm gonna try and get a bit of things done in the garden, which is loving this rain, and looking pretty good. I can hear Joao trying to escape, so I'm going to go get in. So he had managed to get his bandage off somehow, I think sort of clawing at the cage, so me and Ewan just had to sort of pin him down a bit to re-bandage it. Don't know if we've done as good a job, but oh, he's not happy. I think as well, when an animal has a cone on, like if you can scratch around their neck where the cone is, they very much appreciate it. But your poor boy. He's also never used like a litter tray, so I think he's very confused about that, and he's probably bursting for the loo. Wow, you little heartbreaker. The sponsor of today's video is Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website building platform where it's easy to create a beautiful website. If you're a creative, an entrepreneur, or a business owner, then Squarespace can empower you to create a powerful online presence, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place. Let me tell you about some of the features they have which make creating a website with them a smooth and simple experience. Firstly, their beautiful award-winning templates. They have more than 100 beautiful designs to choose from, and this helps you to very quickly achieve a sleek and professional looking site, even if this is your first time creating one. Secondly, they have a new editing interface called Fluid Engine, where you can simply drag and drop to easily position everything exactly the way you want. This allows you to customize every design detail, placing text and images exactly where you would like them. And finally, their commerce feature makes it simple to set up an online store, whether you'd like to sell physical, digital, or service products. You'll find a link to squarespace.com in the description below, which you can head to for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain by going to squarespace.com/FrankieOffGrid. So a couple of ideas I've had with all the melon seedlings that we're growing is to make sort of like a little raised bed here, and also to plant one inside the greenhouse and let it grow up in there and see what happens. So definitely a storm coming, like a thunder. Few things that just didn't grow, so put them here. This is all the tea seeds that I refuse to give up on. So I guess if I put them in here, if one grows, it grows in here. So this is something I often find in my pots. It's a little leaf cigar. See how it's all rolled up? This is by a bee. So there's one in here. They just take the leaves and make these. It's for their nests. Sorry that I ruined your nest, little bee. Okay, got a petit gris melon here. It's coming through the pot now. This one is a Charleston grey watermelon. I got the seeds from Nick and Andrea. Well, there's two in there. Put them both in. My potato slips are starting with a lot of roots. So yeah, super happy about that. So the garden for me is just like escapism, and also what we moved here for. I just wanted to have a piece of land like this, a garden this big, that was on my doorstep, because when we were back in North Wales we had an allotment and it was, I think, 10 miles from our home, and during the COVID lockdowns we couldn't go there because it was too far from the allowed distance you were allowed to move from your home. Hi Diogo! You always get so excited when I'm talking to the camera. You just love being on camera. Lots of people are saying that they're not seeing Frankie enough because I think someone's trying to steal the show. Diogo off grid. But yeah, to be honest, we've had a really heavy week, and I don't like to complain or share things too much on here, because I just think everyone has chaos in their lives, and I hope our videos are a little bit of escapism. But I was also just saying to you, and like, I don't want to be given a false narrative of like this easy life that's so calm and quiet. It's, you know, the videos I make are the calm I need in my day amidst the chaos, because moving to a new country, even 2.5 years later, there's so much to still navigate and work out, and we're still, yeah, really learning how to make things work here. Not to be cryptic, but it's just everything really. We're just still like dealing with a lot of bureaucracy and things like that. Nothing to worry about, just a lot. It's very time consuming, to be honest, is the biggest one. And you know, we moved here with this dream of this like easy, simple life. I thought I'd have all the time in the world to garden and draw, and sometimes that's just not the reality. Anyway, it's life. I know it's life. It's just I didn't feel comfortable to make a really easy, peaceful video and not be realistic about behind the scenes. Just sometimes it's just a lot. And yeah, a lot of you have said you're inspired to, you know, move here or live a different life too, and 100% go for it. Just be prepared for when things go wrong, and yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, I'm just so glad to have the time this evening to just potter about and leave the worries at the greenhouse door. But there's definitely a storm coming in. I was a little bit not sure whether to film saying that, but it was just, yeah, on my mind that I don't want to portray a false narrative of life. We share the good, best, beautiful bits, and yeah. Diogo's playing with his rugby ball. Just gonna pick some leeks for dinner. I think Iwan's making a stew, and someone commented to just cut the leaves off and leeks off and leave the roots in the ground, and they should grow again. I don't know if this is the best tool, but we should give it a go. Well, that was much easier to get out. There's lots of thunder rolling around, which is perfect for all the stuff I've just planted. My sister and my niece were here on the weekend. Oh, some bee eaters. This is Diogo's coming again. My sister and my niece Olive were here on the weekend. Olive's 8 and one of the funniest, sassiest people I know. She absolutely loved the chickens. She is responsible for the name Baby Gareth. One of our hens is called Baby Gareth.
Hello. This is my new pet chicken. I'm taking him on and playing with me. I just flew out the garden.
Thank you.
Hi.
And yeah, they got a lot of time to free range while she was here, and I'm noticing a lot of my cabbages they've snuck upon and pecked apart, but she actually filmed a really funny little video while she was here. I'll put it at the end of this video. She's very funny and silly and likes to take the mick out of me. Oh, look at Joao crying. It's so hard having a animal that's like, yeah, recovering. Diogo with his cone was awful, so yeah, it's really I just want to take it off and let him out, but I know it's not for the best for him. Oh, Diogo, what are we going to do about Joao? What are we going to do? Diogo boy.
Good.
Oh my god, you're soaking. Turn your trousers around.
Carissa, and today we are going to be looking at plants. Okay, well first off, this is Sweet Tango, and second off, this is the best chocolate made tree, and this here is money tree, and it is very big. You see there's no money on it yet, but the money will come soon. And here is some raspberry chocolate, and let's move this mat out the way. And this is some chamomile bean. Now I'm going to give you the tour of the home. Now this is a plant of wine. You can see the wine growing here. Now let's go see some olives. Now the olives are up here, but currently they are not growing because it's not winter, and they only grow in winter. Now some olives are grow like raspberry, and they thrive in the sun. Now let's move on to the strawberry cabbages. And this is my dog called Diogo here, and she's very nice, and you can just throw her off like this. You might not be able to see me, but I shall fly away. Now, Diogo here is my new editor who edits my videos. She's very good, as you can imagine. You see in my last video. And that's Frankie over there. And Diogo, he lays beer, which is Iwan's favourite food. Sausage! Sausage! And this is Sausage, my other dog. That's just my cat over there called Albi. Yes. Would you like to see Sausage? This is Sausage here. Now, should we go see some strawberry cabbages? So these are some strawberry cabbages. They only grow in the summer. That's when you can eat them. As you can see, caterpillars have been eating them. So it's very sunny here in Portugal. Do you want to come visit Portugal? Take my hand and come visit Portugal. Now, this is my favourite pet, Frankie, Diogo. Where's Diogo? Diogo? Here is my very, very beautiful swimming pool. And, yes, there's no fishes in there. So we normally just throw some pieces of cabbage back right here. Just go, woohoo! This is a well filler, and you just pull it down. I just need to take my hat off. Yes, I dyed my hair brown and cut it. Now I should be able to get it. Well, it's not working. Come this way. Delicate, if you just stop on them, they're gone forever. So, yeah. See, there's more bushes over there. Now, follow me. And look, Iwan also proposed to me. Now I have a ring. So I built this chicken coop out of Lego. And it's very nice, isn't it? This took me about 12 hours to build. And yeah. So,
Oh, what are you doing with my camera?
and make sure to unlike and unsubscribe to Carissa. And definitely don't comment. Subscribe to me and like to me. Bye.